Everyone thinks...
Where are we? This is all wrong.
Shut up! Everyone
Did
thinks...
you hear that? Could be redcoats. Careful.
Everyone thought that Benedict Arnold was the biggest traitor. Actually, Paul Revere, when he was trying to alert people to the redcoats, he was actually leading his messenger around in circles so that he couldn't tell the right person.
I believe we are on course.
Might be safer if we approach the houses on foot.
And I'm assuming this is the I'm guessing that was the game trying to be like, oh, you need to go here and do this stuff so that it's more... So there's more pressure. But it's...
This is it. You have got the right place.
It's just making him look like an idiot. I mean, I don't know anything about American history. Maybe he was a complete idiot and would have done this sort of thing, but I doubt it.
Spread the word. The regulars are coming out.
At once!
That was good. Why didn't you do that discreetly before? Do it that discreetly before. Shush, cat. Shush.
Excellent. We are right on course. Left. Go right, Connor.
Okay, right. You want me to go right? Before you just shouted left, and it kind of threw me because you shouted the wrong direction. Just wondering if he'd be willing to jump over the rocks. Normally, you'd put the bridge at another place.
No. Turn around. Where we want to go is behind us.
I'm aware of this. I'm turning around, you idiot.
We should dismount for this. Be quicker and quieter.
Not that way. Oh, it's this house, is it?
This is it. You have got the right place.
Thank you. Hello, creepy music.
The regulars are coming.
Here, we're here. Get them!
That's a bit mean.
You need to lose them.
Do not trigger open conflict. Well, I was...
We've got to shake those redcoats.
yes. They're not redcoats.
We've got to shake those redcoats.
Yes. I'm aware of this.
Faster! We need to get away from them.
Yeah, if my horse is actually controlling and handling well, I find it a lot easier. So,
Find a way to get rid of them, Connor. That was much too close for comfort. Let us take care to avoid any further surprises.
right.
Go right, Connor.
Okay. Probably could have done that just as we were leaving, but it makes sense that he wouldn't, because he doesn't want to shout it out when the red kids can hear him. Unlike all the other times. Where he's doing it like a moron.
Left.
Left.
Excellent. We are right on course. Keep going.
Let us continue the search on foot.
What are you even stuck on, horse? These horses are rubbish. Let's see who had much better horses. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Assume it's here anyway, so...
This is it. You have got the right place. Where the devil is he?
Are you sure we are in the right place?
Oh, sure, I'm sure. Prescott?
Evening, gents.
Listen, the regulars are out. You need to rally your men. And, put on some trousers.
At once.
Not in that order. Oh, I failed a submission that involved not being detected. No one is surprised. Ah. Oh, that changes everything, doesn't it? Onwards. Oh, I can't have him giving me any more directions.
Welcome to Lexington, Connor. Now let's find Hancock and Adams. No sign of Dawes. I hope he's all right.
Well, he came the long way around, didn't he? That might be why he still not. Oh, this is where Hatham and Charles were going after Zio, who has a full name I can't remember.
Oh, Connor. Good to see you.
You need to leave. The Redcoats are coming.
Aye, so Williams told us. Let them conduct their little search. They'll find nothing.
You don't understand. Pitcairn intends to kill you.
I'm afraid it's true.
I suppose we have no choice then but to go. What of you three?
Dawes and I will continue on to Concord. Connor, it's best you stay here and help our man John Parker hold the town. It'll give us time to spread the word.
Because of course it's didn't actually us helping them actually matter. What am I doing next? Game? Game? Can I? Game? Game? It's right there. Well, I could head it back onto. Oh, it's been updated somehow. Oh, this is the raising of the militia. This is the newspaper, isn't it? The recent events, as tumultuous and striking as they are, cannot have earned victorious wreaths had it not been for the efforts of some few riders that gave warning to the towns and raised the Minutemen to their duty. These riders, chief among them Mr. Paul Revere and Mr. William Dawes, were sent out by Dr. Joseph Warren, who had come into the knowledge, by sources undisclosed, that a regiment of soldiers was to march that night to Lexington, there to arrest leaders of the Sons of Liberty who were there spending the night. The regulars were then to continue to Concord to secure various arms there hidden about, including at Barrett's farm. Dr. Warren could not risk that his message would fail to be delivered among the townships. He cleverly made fast certain of his aim. Sending his message by diverse routes at once. To begin, Mr. Dawes left Boston by way of Boston Neck, using guile to pass the roadblock and continue through Roxbury in a circuitous route. Soon after, Mr. Revere entreated Captain Pulling to light lamps in the Tower of Old North, this being the signal to Charlestown that the regulars were on the march. Revere himself took the chance of a life to row beneath the prow of HMS Somerset. That's Her Majesty's ship. Somerset, I think that's, or is it Her Majesty's service? I think it's ship. Somerset to arrive at, because RMS is the Royal Mail Service, so I think it is Her Majesty's ship, or His Majesty's ship, as it would be at this time. Apologies. HMS Somerset to arrive at Charlestown himself and make the ride to Lexington directly. Revere altered his route to evade the night patrols along the way. In the event, both riders happily arrived at Lexington to warn Samuel Adams and John Hancock of the approaching regulars. Joined by Samuel Prescott, Revere and Dawes rode on to Concord, but were confronted by soldiers on that road. Dawes lost his horse and made his way back to Lexington on foot. Prescott led his horse to a daring leap of a wall and continued on to Concord to raise the Minutemen. Revere was captured by the patrol and threatened with his life. He only secured his freedom when the soldiers heard fire from the hills of Concord and ran to join the battle. But Revere's adventure was not yet complete. Upon return to Lexington, he was astonished to find John Hancock at the place, preparing to fight the oncoming soldiers as an officer. It fell to Revere to persuade Mr. Hancock that his place was not in the field. Mr. Hancock and Mr. Adams then removed themselves to a safer place, but failed to bring along a chest full of congressional papers, of which the discovery by the soldiers would cause difficulties. Mr. Revere returned to take possession of these papers before the soldiers arrived at Lexington Green. Interesting. Right, let us main quest it up then, shall we? I assume this is the Minutemen. The only Minutemen I know would be Frank Styles, I think his name was. I make loads of random references, and I don't think anyone's going to get them. Oh my goodness, you're all the same person. You are all the same person. That is somewhat terrifying. I've already walked there, mate. Thank you, game. You look well.
Stand your ground, men! Don't fire! Unless fired upon! But if they mean to have a war, let it begin here!
Pitcairn!
Disperse, you damn rebels! Lay down your arms and disperse! What the deuce are you doing? Hold your position! Cravens! Traitors!
They are not coming back. We will have to make do with those who remain.
Don't you lecture me, Honor. Return fire! Return fire! You need to get to Concord and warn the others. Show this to whoever leads there. Should be a man by the name of James Barrett. Go on now!
Right, Rebel Militia versus probably one of the best professional armies in history. So, yeah, you probably were not going to win that fight, my friend. I mean, at this point, this is going to be exceptionally early, and so the British have quite the advantage in contrast to... Oh, sorry. In contrast to much later on, where Washington had kind of rallied the forces, and George Washington had kind of rallied the forces, and kind of the British were at the point of, oh my goodness, we just want to stop, just stop. We're sick and tired of this. We're being attacked by the French, the Spanish, and the Dutch because we're the biggest empire in the world at that point. So
What's happening?
the British are coming. Well, that's probably not the correct tense at this point.
Get out! Everyone run!
British have come, and they're going to fight. I assume that that's a hard limit, and not a... Oh, that was a bad. I did a bad thing. I thought that would save me a bit of time, and it hasn't. Oh well. I thought there were civilian hostages over this way, but obviously I was wrong. Oh. I'm kind of just ignoring the roads at this point. Connor, slowing yourself down. Yeah, so I should have just followed the road, and then I would have gotten onto the bridge. Oh, is that red dot the prisoners? Oh, have I... Oh, pants. I wanted to get them. I will restart. Yes. Right, okay. I can't get that, so I will restart the memory. Reload last checkpoint. Go, 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 go.
Come on, we'll meet
So yeah, as mentioned before, I don't think there was actually any way. I don't think there's anything that the British could have done that would have won them the War of Independence. I mean, I'm not an expert in kind of much American history, so I might be incorrect there. There may have been something that the British could have done, but I don't think so, especially with the fact that... I'm so sorry. American history, especially with the with kind of pretty much all the other major European powers kind of getting involved by attacking the British. The only way to have stopped it would have been to have would be to kind of acquiesce to the demands, you know, provide them with the representation they wanted, which I think they probably could have done without too much detriment to the status quo, which was kind of their principal worry. Although, of course, the way to do that would have been to not actually give them democracy, which is what, of course, they wanted. Okay, I'll help.
Get him!
You're one of those, are you?
Got him sighted.
How do I hurt you? Can I not?
Got a good line on him.
I should probably go back to running after this, shouldn't I? That did remind me a little bit of the Indiana Jones scene, with the swordsman tossing his sword from back and then he just shoots him. See, I think they're in the hills, or they had the high ground before. Run away from the hills. You see the hills, run the other way. Right, I got 30 seconds. I don't think we're going to make this. That's going to be fun. But I saved the civilians. I wonder if that's deliberate. No. That'd be quite unfair, I think. Yes, thank you. Connor's trying to be snazzy and he's messing it up for himself. No! I can see them! Ah! Right. But I don't think there's any way of actually killing them without getting up close. Do that. Right, so... At some point you just start running out of things to say. They seem to be wearing similar colour schemes to we were. Maybe that's why your colour scheme is grey and white, because it kind of matches these guys. I'm trying to think who the grey and white would be. As in, is it a particular armed force? I don't know. Try not to push anyone this time. That's my goal. Not push anyone.
Stick together, boys, and keep the pace.
Little tiny wee goal. We'll see if we can free the civilians again.
What's happening?
I might be able to assassinate. That might be useful. The problem is, when you get to the bridge, you have to kind of go against the bridge. Oh, that slowed me down. You have to kind of get to the bridge, do the mission, and then once you get there, you then immediately turn around and do something else.